As plants become increasingly popular, there are more independent plant shops cropping up in cities, but also more online sites offering the option to pay monthly in return for a plant subscription. But is it worth it? Well, we signed up to two of the biggest plant subscriptions to find out. These are Leaf Envy and Lazy Flora. So we'll start with Leaf Envy. Now, the box has arrived within 2 working days, which is pretty impressive. We received an email that had been dispatched yesterday, which means that the plant has been in the box for less than 24 hours, which is pretty good. I went for the option with a pot as they say on the product page that they favour unusual plants and design-led pots. I have many plants myself, and so I know firsthand that it can be hard to find a pot that is both nice and fits. So I thought getting both of these guaranteed was worth the additional £11, especially as pots in plant shops and garden centres can sometimes be more expensive than that. So as you can see, there's a lot of packaging inside the box. I'm pretty sure that they said that their packaging is 100% recyclable, which means that even the plastic bubble wrap will be. So the plant we've got is a road growth cactus, which I've personally never heard of before, although I'm not as clued up on succulents and cacti as I am on other plants. Oh, so on top of the package when we opened it was this little packet of cards. One says the type of plant it is, and has details on the back such as how to look after it, and says to place it in bright, indirect or direct light. And then on the other card, it has this cute little illustration showing where to place your plant for all types of light, from bright, direct to medium to low light, which is super helpful for plant beginners and, well, even me. Oh, and on the back, it confirms that they do have 100% recyclable packaging and that for each purchase that's made, they plant a tree. The plant pot seems pretty well wrapped. I've ordered plant pots from online stores before, but I've smashed in transit, so fingers crossed that this one isn't, as it has got a lot of packaging. It's a gorgeous gold pot that looks so the plant will fit it, but we'll try now and see if it does. So I think it's pretty good value to get a plant and a pot that it fits into for £35. I know I've definitely spent more than that on a plant, or just on a pot itself, so as a bundle it's a pretty good deal. Especially to get one that I've never heard of before, that would be more of a challenge to look after. The plant is available to buy on its own on the website for £18 without a subscription, but the pot isn't, so you do get something unique that you can't normally get by paying for a subscription. I'm definitely looking forward to next month to see which plant we get next. The sign-up process was really simple. They give you the option to buy just the plant on its own for £24 a box, or you can add a pot for an extra £11, so it's £35 a month. I chose to get the box for 3 months to see the type of plants they send and to be able to review the service properly. There's also the option to have the subscription itself for 3, 6 or 12 months, and if you prepay for 6 or 12 months, then you get a pretty good discount off your boxes, which is definitely worth keeping in mind. The box is definitely smaller than Leaf Envy's box. Leaf Envy had quite a lot of packaging in there, so it'll be interesting to see whether the plant and the pot have survived. There was a lot of packaging around the pot itself. It was like playing past the parcel as a kid. But it wasn't in vain, as the pot and the plant both arrived in one piece. So this plant is a philodendron salum, or salum, I've probably butchered that, or atom as it's called. I will immediately say that this care card doesn't feel as good a quality as the one from Leaf Envy and isn't as nice to look at. I'd happily display the care card with its illustration from Leaf Envy, but this one feels a bit more disposable. Anyway, it features the same care pointers and information such as origin, light and watering needs, so you know how to keep your new plant alive. So I checked on the Lazy Flora website and neither the plant nor the pot are available to buy, so both are exclusive to the plant subscription, which is a really nice feature. I've never heard of this type of philodendron before or come across it while shopping in stores or online, so it's quite good that you get a plant that isn't readily available and not as many people have. Everyone on the team also commented on the pot and how nice it is, and I do think it really suits the plant. The only negative thing I have to say is that when I went to water the plant for the first time after it arrived, I noticed that it is quite root bound. Now, unlike some species of plant like the peace lily for example, philodendrons don't really like being root bound, which is a term used when a plant's roots are really densely packed and limit its growth. Now, this isn't a problem, but as this type of plant doesn't tend to like being root bound, it means that it will need to be repotted into a bigger pot pretty soon as we're in spring. This of course means it will no longer fit into the decorative pot that Lazy Flora sent, and I'll have to purchase a bigger one. Despite this, I'm really happy with the plant and pot choice from Lazy Flora, especially because philodendrons are renowned for growing pretty quickly, and I can already see a couple of new leaves that are starting to come through. I also like how the plant isn't on their site at all, so I can happily shop their site still without worrying that I'm going to get the same plant in my subscription next month. So unlike with Leaf Envy, there are a few steps to signing up for Lazy Flora. They also do an outdoor plant subscription, a mix of indoor and outdoor, and an edible subscription of herbs and vegetable plants. We went for the indoor plant subscription so we could directly compare it with Leaf Envy. You can opt to have a plant delivered every 1 or 2 months, as well as being able to opt to only receive plants that are non-toxic to cats and dogs, which is really good for if you've got a little fur baby. Another thing that is handy about Lazy Flora is that you can choose a day for your plant to be delivered, so you can ensure you'll be able to open the plant as soon as possible. The price is £24 for just the plant, or an additional £9, so £33 overall, for the pot and the plant. Or if you prepay for 6 or 12 months, you get a 5% saving. However, unlike with Leaf Envy, we didn't receive a dispatched email, so we don't know how long the plant was in transit for, and we don't know if this is going to have affected it.